This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Gonna get right back into my stat maxing here. We're working on Hornet. And we're at the point where, yeah, I can handle these for the most part with basically just Wakka. Yeah, Riku does have that ribbon, so no statuses for her, although she doesn't have that much HP or defense yet. So that almost takes her out. We finished with 160 last time for his accuracy on Wakka, because that's the one I'm going around with first. So that means I need 95 yet. So about 20, 23, 24. Kind of sounds like a lot, but I think it should go pretty quickly here too. And 24 is just 12 fights, as long as I don't get any dark matter drops. I also said I'm planning on stopping and doing some Chocobo racing once I get to 60 dark matters. So we'll see on that. I might get here today. Because 60 should be enough to get a break damage limit weapon to customize one. So if I decide to give up on Chocobo racing, I can always just make a different one for Tidus. Probably won't be quite as good as what he could have gotten from the Khalid Bulb, but it will be more customizable, I guess. It just won't have the added ability that the Celestial weapon would have. Because I've explained some of that, and I'm sure most of you already know that, but the Celestial weapons, they have their 4 abilities that are listed, but they also still have some other attributes to them. Like for the fact that Wakka's does more damage when he's at full HP, and Auron's does more damage when he's at lower HP. I'm not exactly sure what all of the other special things are about the other characters, the Celestials, but I'm fairly certain they all have something. Yuna's and Lulu's probably have something to do with magic. it does at least seem like we're up to the point where Wakka has enough accuracy that he's not missing this guy. So that helps out. And just to make sure of that, I think I'll go ahead and stop after this one here and go ahead and give him the accuracy spears that I've built up so far. Do I go up and do this one first, or do I go over here? Probably go up first. Some might think I'm kind of crazy for getting rid of a 3 luck there, but I don't know. It's just the way I always preferred it. It's not a 4, it's going. Okay, and just with that, that gets us up to 200. So yeah, 14 should do it. Of course, after I build up his accuracy 40 more points, then he misses the guy here again. Auron with the kill that time. Pretty straightforward fights. Not really like there's any danger for me getting taken out at this point. Some of these fights will still give me that chance, but I think we passed the hurdle on this guy because he doesn't seem to have any attacks that hit all of us. That actually helps me a little bit. Gets Auron's health down a little lower. So he hits for more. Still not quite maxed out yet. I think Teryx is the next one I want to work on. Yeah, I suppose just skip Riku's turn. She's not really helping anyway. I guess the only thing is it faster to just have her try to attack and miss? Because when she defends, then her turn comes sooner. Yeah. Might be faster to just have her go out there and do her 1200 damage or miss. It seems like Wakka is most commonly missing on his first attack of the battle. And after that, I guess he gets over his nerves and settles in. Go ahead and use these. I guess I'm only a couple of fights away, but this will get us most of the way done. And plus, I know I have this coming up, which I was going to go ahead and unlock because it is a 4. So maybe that little bit of extra luck will help Wakka out too. I guess we'll, just head over this way and go around that one. And then we'll catch the rest of these as I get back to that and then backtrack over a little. What about this one? No, that's only a 1. That one's gonna go. First, let's go in here and get these, though. And yep, up to 240. So I guess I'll probably do 3 fights, just to have that little extra left over. More than just one. Not like these fights are taking that long, so... I think the next one should be even faster, because as long as I can hit the Teryx, I think it doesn't have that many hits to take it out. Could be wrong, though. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. Okay, one more. Still taking walkout, potentially. I don't have his defense maxed out, though, so... there is that. Okay, we get a Dark Matter drop. So I guess we'll do one more. Need to check and see where I'm at on Dark Matters, too.
Yeah.
Also, I think what I'll do is if I do get up to the 60 Dark Matters, I'm not going to stop in the middle and do it. Because if I want to really try to do that, I probably would set aside a full hour for it, even if that annoys me. Just because coming in and out and only doing it for like 15 minutes and then leaving and coming back and trying again, it's going to leave you a little rustier probably. There is such a thing, I suppose it's burnout too, though, and if you try too much and get frustrated with it, might stop doing as well. Okay, 44. I didn't want to leave. $48. I want to come get this one just so I don't forget about it. I didn't necessarily mean to do that, but it shouldn't really matter. I think that was an HP one. And we have plenty of that. Okay, yep. Strength, agility, accuracy, and magic defense. Kind of the bookends there, the top and the bottom in each column. So, next, evasion, that's the one that's going to have the farthest to go. Magic and defense are already only 100 away, basically. But I gotta get about 130 for evasion. Which, I mean, that might not be that much different, but I don't know. Seems significant enough to mention it. One thing I'm gonna try first, though, before I farm my evasion, since I haven't beaten it yet, I am gonna try to take on the Jumbo Plan, and that way we'll have defeated all of the species conquests here. Not preemptive. Pretty sure physical doesn't hurt him at all, but I'll just show that here. Yeah, he's immune to it. So what can we do? Well, Auron does have Ultima. His magic's not going to be quite as high. One of the things I don't like about this is using Flare or Ultima or Holy. It's still going to have to watch the animation for it. Yeah, she probably doesn't really have anything. I guess I can see if I can slow him down. No, it bounced it off. So he has auto reflect on as well, which would be another reason to use one of your higher level spells, I suppose, because otherwise they're going to bounce off of him. Or else you could put reflect on one of your characters and bounce it off of them. Where is it? Double cast. Just want to see if Flare bounces off or not. And I can see if it does. Okay, yeah, we're not going to use Flare. It does 42,000. We can steal Lunar Curtain times 4. Okay, I gotta remember that's a special. And can you only double cast Black Magic? Kinda seems like it, because it just takes me straight into this menu. Otherwise I was gonna try Holy, potentially. That would, I'm pretty sure that would reflect too, though. But if I use Ultima twice, that gets him pretty close to doing 99,000. Of course, the other main method would be to bring Yuna in and summon. Pretty sure this is the guy that drops the magic spheres. So you need to use him to get your magic stat up, and magic is the only thing that can hurt him. Other than summons. I think when you bring your summons in, their attacks, I think, can still hurt him, regular or overdrives. Costs a lot of MP too. And I don't have an MP saving weapon for Wakka. And if I did, I guess I'd have to take off his break damage limit. Yuna or Lulu would help with that, but I don't have their stats built up to the point where they would be able to do much damage to him anyway. So I'll just have to hope I can take him out before Wakka's MP gets all used up. I was just contemplating using an overdrive from Auron there. I think I'll just save it though. Could have Auron use Ultima a few more times, but his only did like 7,000 damage. So considering the length of the animation, I really feel like that's a very good use of it. Still going. Yeah, other than farming for your luck spheres, this is the next most annoying one. Well, your luck and the fortune ones, so you gotta farm for both of those, and they're both kind of crappy enemies. Does he have... I was gonna see if he had focus, because that could help. I could boost my magic that way. Waka has it, but I don't really want to waste his turns doing that. Can I take some magic from him? Otherwise, I'll just have Riku or Auron use an ether or an elixir on him. And this might bounce off. Yeah. I didn't really think of that until it was going there. Got quite a few of these. And that brings him half full. Good enough for me. Now, if Lulu already has focus, maybe I could bring her in and just have her use that on her turns and then keep having Waka cast his spells, because that would help a little bit. Plus, just for this first fight, I should get +8 on his magic stat. As long as I get the 2 spheres to drop. And not 2 dark matters. And as far as attack reels, pretty sure he's still immune to that. Guess I could try it. Maybe... maybe element reels. What about that? See if I can hit it. Damn it. Yeah, I got 2 the same, so we'll see. Okay, just healed him. I guess maybe I'm better off that I only got the 1 hit on it then. Because then 1 Ultima should pretty much take away that healing that I did for him. Yeah, actually, this is kind of going long enough. I might actually go ahead and do what I was talking about, and we'll just bring Lulu in now already. I was thinking of that more for subsequent fights, but it's taking a while. I want to leave Riku in, though, I think. I mean, I want to leave Auron in, so I'll take Riku out. Need to do something about this MP cost too. We might save the magic farming until I get everybody around the grid otherwise. or at least most way around the grid, or like one of the people that has low MP costs, like Lulu. Now let's see if she has focus. Yeah, I thought so. I think it was pretty early on in her grid. See if we can tell a difference from just one of them. I was doing like 38 to 40,000 damage before. Maybe 42. Yeah, after 5 maybe I noticed, but that wasn't enough to really make a difference. And I'm almost out of MP again. Waka will survive it, but I don't think the other two will. That might mean that he's done though. Maybe that's a last move. No? Orin almost bit it, but holding on with 219. Yeah, I'm not always the biggest fan when they give immunities to types of damage to enemies in these games. I mean, I get it, they're just trying to make you work with different things and try different things, but... just ends up making it a slog where I probably could have used the attack reels and take him out in one hit. Well, 12 hits with it. Although, I don't know, we've used a ton of these things on him. And he's still going. And since Lulu doesn't have haste, she's not getting her turns in. Maybe, I guess I could have Orin put haste on her. If it's still going, I'll have him do that on his next turn. Or maybe I should just bring it in and summon. See how Anima does against this thing. Well, this will take out Orin and Yuna, or Orin and Lulu this time. Not always sure on that Auto Phoenix, how it determines what it's going to do. Because sometimes when two of them get knocked out like that, they'll use one, and sometimes, like in this case, he uses two of them and brings them both back up. I don't know if there's a for sure way to tell on that. Come on already, buddy. It's not like healing sometime and I'm not seeing it, is he? I don't know if they've worked the best because they're not always using magic stuff, and you can't control them anyway. I don't have any overdrive gauge built up for anima, which I'd like to have, because I think Oblivion would still hurt this guy. Let's just give it a few shots here and see if its pain damages it, and how much damage it can even do. I'm hoping you can build up an overdrive and try out the overdrive against him, just to see. But with unit stats being pretty low, I'm not sure if he'll be able to hang around very long. Or her, I guess. It's not a he. Anima would be a she since it was Seymour's mom. Unless there's something about her we didn't know. Yeah, I mean, it does damage, but not terribly. Just considering where Yuna's at, it's not too bad. But yeah, it can't absorb that hit. And I really just feel like if I left now, it would be at the point where I almost had the thing taken out. Yeah, just like that. I almost ran away from that one because I was getting tired of it and didn't know if there was any hope. So we only got one because it wasn't an overkill. Not my favorite fight. At least not until you get to the point where you can kind of rip into him with magic more. We'll put the one in. Now we'll rearrange stuff again so we can do our evasion farming. Dark matter, we're at 55. I think I already touched that, but just to make sure we're all healed up again. And I have at least beaten all of the species conquests and all the area conquests now. So for these, we just have these 7 originals. And I think once we beat all 7 of them, that's when this one unlocks. Earth Eater and Greater Sphere. are the ones that you gotta farm for the luck and the fortune spheres. I guess I can show off one of each of those here and see if we can take them on at this point. I would think Waka can. And I think Greater Sphere is the easier one from what I remember. Still gonna require attack reels. Oh, that's right, I had Riku in for the ambushes. Let's just get out of that and change my formation again. Yeah, so just like the Spheromorph that we fought in Macalania Woods, but I guess the souped up version of it. Pretty sure attack reels still hurt this guy. Let's see what Auron does. That's right, yeah. That's why attack reels is really important, because he's gonna counter every other hit you do. Riku thought lightning was bad. Oh, son of a... I wasn't paying attention enough to the fact that I didn't have Waka's Overdrive filled either. Mistakes were made. We are gonna move him to Comrade. Let's just do one round with Teryx to make sure that it is the one I want for evasion, and because I think I should be able to take him out pretty easily, and that'll fill up my overdrive. I don't even know if I want Auron to hit here. I'll try. Yeah. I guess there's that. He's probably not going to be able to hit it anyway. Okay, yeah, there we go. Only 2 hits. Good enough. It'll be the next one I farm for a while here. And depending on what its weapon drops are worth, I might replace One Eye with that if I need my overdrive filled up. Oh, but dang it. I kind of did it again, though. Thinking about my overdrives. I was thinking I'll go and fill Waka's up, but I already changed his mode, so no, that wasn't going to work. For this one, I actually want him to hit Auron or Riku, because that'll fill Waka's overdrive, hopefully. Except Riku doesn't have enough health, I suppose. And yeah, Earth Eater is like the Chocobo Eater, as far as his appearance goes. And when he's on his back, he's going to counter with Flare. That's enough to fill Waka up. Good. I don't think a single attack reel is enough to take him out, though. God dang it. Continue the struggle from yesterday. And it's kind of funny, he targeted Riku on that, not Waka. Well, we're not doing max damage anyway with these hits. But let's see if a good 12-hit one will be enough to take him out, because we had done some more damage to him with regular hits too. And eventually he'll get back up. He might be more dangerous when he's on his back. Alright. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go ahead and heal Wakka up here anyway to get his damage output up a little bit. Okay, there we got the overkill on him. So that's part of what makes it suck to grind for the fortune and the luck. Is because, well, this guy takes more than one attack reel to take him out even. And he will kill your characters off, so you'll be using a lot of Phoenix Downs. It's worth quite a bit though. And yeah, he's the one for the fortune. So the greater sphere is for the luck. But that means you will be fighting the Earth Eater a lot more than the greater sphere if you try to take all your characters around the grid and max them out. I think that's the part I remember hating the Earth Eater more for. Because unlike the rest of your grinding for stats, he is going to be 7 times that if you're trying to do all of your characters, because we got 7 characters. The stat spheres can be put on the grid and then they're there and just have to be unlocked, but since the fortune one is like the other unlocking, like, I don't know, these red ones, like the power, the speed, the mana, and the ability, it takes 7 times those. Of course, you don't need to max out strength or luck, but other playthroughs I've done it, I still go up to 255 just because I can. It really doesn't give you any more benefit though, above like 100, I don't think. Maybe even less than that. And it also depends on where you get your agility and your accuracy, I think. So if you get those high enough, your luck doesn't even have to be as high to give you the best benefits for it. Something like that, at least. Okay. While I'm at it then, why don't we go ahead and see if I can get the greater sphere this time? Because even if I don't have Wakka's overdrive filled up, since I changed his mode to Comrade, as soon as Auron takes damage, that should go ahead and start filling it up for Wakka. Or Riku. Taking damage, I mean. Yeah, since this hits everybody, I hope that'll be enough to just fill Wakka's overdrive right away. Yeah, there we go. And I think for this guy, 1 attack reel should be enough. Yeah, at least that goes for max damage on every hit. That wasn't enough though. I'm gonna cure him. Since he has 2 turns in a row, why don't I just do a regular hit first? Then I'll use his next turn to heal after this. And once again, he does use 2 Phoenix Downs to bring them both up, so we're good there. And I got that one again. This should be good. I don't remember if he has a last attack. I don't think so. Nope. But he does have an animation where he's falling apart here, just like the Spheromorph. Just makes the ending take a little longer. But after you've seen it once, it's like, yeah, what's the point? Just get it over with. There's the Luxsphere. Let's go ahead and sell my weapons that I've been getting and see how much they're worth. Okay, well, there's one with 1 MP cost. So I guess you can get some of those drops from this guy, but like I kind of said before, unless you have the break damage limit on it, it doesn't really help us out too much with fighting these guys. There we are. Alright, we'll spend the rest of the time fighting some of these guys here. Since I can take them out in 2 hits, we should be able to get through quite a few of them in only 5 or 10 minutes here. And I still haven't made it up to 60 for Dark Matter. We'll see if I jinx that or not. That might determine what we're going to do next time. If I make it up to 60 before the end of the day, I'll start next time, tomorrow, with Chocobo Racing. I'm not sure if Auron can take the thing out or not. I'd rather just let Wakka do it though, because I know it'll be an overkill with him. I guess I could let Auron have the first hit, because that wouldn't take the thing out. And then I could see if Wakka's second hit would be, or Wakka's first hit would be enough to finish it. If it works out that way, I'll give it a shot. As far as the other original creations, there are some of them that I could probably handle yet out of the other 5 there, but probably not all of them. Some of them get pretty tough. Enough to probably get to the point where they're rivaling or being tougher than some of the Dark Aeons. I mean, yeah, by now, I could easily wipe the floor with the earliest Dark Aeons. I already beat 2 of them before I got to the point I'm at now. And I'm sure I could probably beat the 3rd one, but since I've already been working on this stuff, I'm just going to keep going and get my character stronger. So the first couple I face could be kind of a pushover. But even if you get maxed out, the last ones still require a certain strategy to be able to beat them. And I did miss my opportunity there with Auron because I was kind of thinking and talking instead of paying attention. Here we go. Let's test this out. Oh. That's right. He doesn't hit very often anyway. I guess I don't even need to worry about that until I get his accuracy higher. Which, it's on the board. I just need to move him around the grid to get it. Guess for that matter. I'm gonna say I could just let these guys attack and use their turns that way, but of course then he actually hits the damn thing. I only get one sphere. Yeah. When I'd actually kind of like him to hit it, then of course he won't. Let's go for a couple of more before we go to the sphere grid for today to end it. It's a lot faster to farm these than the Hornets, that's for sure. And much faster than the Sphere Eater and the Earth Eater, or the Greater Sphere and the Earth Eater. I almost mixed them around and said it the other way. I was going to say Greater Eater. That's enough anyway, though. Let's do one more for good measure. Then I'll sell my weapon and armor off that I don't want. Yeah, these aren't worth that much. One Eye is still a better option, I guess. Just more strength and defense stuff. How are we doing on Phoenix Downs? Yeah, not that low yet, but I'll stock it up there. Alright, Waka, let's see what else we can teach you. Got 25 of them, so that's 100. It's already most of what I need. So it won't take long next time to finish that off and move on to defense. Of course, then I'll just have to decide exactly what I want to do with the magic spheres and getting them. Might start farming some luck and fortune instead. Yeah, I couldn't tell for sure there from the way it was looking. Zoomed out, but I thought that that was a blank one hidden behind his name there. Got so many of these, it's actually going to take a little while to fill them all out here. Yeah, quite a few empty spots over here, though. That helps. Are almost over to where Orin's at here. And his name's in the way a little bit, so let's zoom in here. And that's right, this is a dead end otherwise, so let's move over here. That's a 1, so I'll get rid of that. But I can move here at least. One thing with the clear spheres is I don't think I've ever done it because I didn't want to, but it seems like you could accidentally probably wipe out something like your ability spheres here. And I don't know if there's any way to get that back. Like if Copycat's gone from the grid, it's just gone. I think there's no way to bring it back on, right? There might be a thing though where they like don't let you do that. Like I said, I've never like accidentally done it. I guess you could just do it to see, like save the game and then try it out. Actually, what's that one? Another 1. So it's getting cleared. We're getting there. Over here, is this all done? Looks like it. There's 1 over here that's empty and a couple over this way farther, but everything above this should be done. And that means that from here, the best route to take would... I could either come down from here, but I think what I'll do instead is I'll go down this way. And grab a few of these over here. Oh, I'm out of speed. Sounds like an addict's problem. Well, I'm not going to go farming for those today yet. So what we'll do is I'll just leave it here. I'll leave Waka there and check where we're at. 213 on evasion. But yeah, luck, defense, and magic will be the only ones left. So next time I guess we'll have to pick up with farming, what was it, Fafnir, for some more of those speed spheres, and then we'll work on getting the rest of my evasion done. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for today. So anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.